It was an inadvertent declaration from an all-but-declared presidential candidate.
I'm running for president in 2016, and the focus is going to be about if I run.
His quick correction of himself made this moment more amusing than meaningful, but it capped off a week of reminders for Jeb Bush that words matter, even if he's not officially in the race. What happened this week? On Monday, this was Mr. Bush's response to a question about the Iraq War from Fox News' Megyn Kelly.
On the subject of Iraq, knowing what we know now, would you have authorized the invasion?
I would have, and so would have Hillary Clinton. Newsflash to the world, if they're trying to find places where there's big space between me and my brother, this might not be one of those.
Tuesday, Mr. Bush, his response having made headlines, backed away from that comment, telling conservative radio host Sean Hannity,
I interpreted the question wrong, I guess.
Mr. Bush suggests he misinterpreted the knowing what we know now part of the question as knowing what we knew then, before intelligence on Iraq's WMD program was proven false. On Wednesday, at a town hall-style meeting in Reno, Nevada, he declined to definitively answer Ms. Kelly's original question about knowing what we know now, saying, out of respect for families who lost loved ones in the Iraq War,
going back in time and talking about hypothetical what would have happened, what could have happened, I think does a disservice for them.
Afterward, a student confronted Mr. Bush.
Your brother created ISIS through the Iraqi coalition. You don't need to be pedantic to me, sir.
Other confrontations came in the form of several Republican presidential hopefuls and presumed ones who pounced on his Iraq comments.
If we knew then what we know now, and I were the president of the United States, I wouldn't have gone to war.
Senator Marco Rubio, who'd previously said he didn't think Mr. Bush made a mistake in going to war in Iraq, this week said,
not only would I not have been in favor of it, President Bush would not have been in favor of it.
And Iraq war critic Rand Paul said Jeb's comments this week were proof he would beat George Bush III. Thursday, Mr. Bush answered the original question.
If we're all supposed to answer hypothetical questions, knowing what we know now, what would you have done? I would have not engaged, I would not have gone into Iraq.
Knowing now the trouble his initial answer would cause, it's likely Mr. Bush would have taken another tack altogether. That's the short answer.